everyone, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing 5 reasons why you're not gaining weight. So if you're someone who has been doing everything in this world but still not putting on weight, then this video is a must watch for you. Alright, let's get straight into the 5 reasons why you're not putting on weight. Point number 1 is that you are either under eating or you're overeating empty calories. Now we all think we're eating so much but we are still not putting on weight. That's because the secret behind putting on healthy weight is A, you need to eat extra calories, and B, you need to make those calories as nutrient rich as possible. Now protein is too hyped these days, and I completely understand if you're lifting weights, yes, you need to supply your body with protein to gain muscle, but it needs to be supported with sufficient amount of carbohydrates and fats to support muscle growth and to actually see any kind of thickness. Our body looks for glycogen for energy, so it is important for us to eat carbohydrates so we can actually provide this glycogen to our body, or else our body will start breaking muscle mass for energy, and that's the last thing we want. Second point being that you're not considering your physically active lifestyle. Now you might have a job where you're just sitting down for 8 to 9 hours, or you might have a job where you are standing on your toes for those 8 to 9 hours. So you need to consider these kind of non-exercise activities in your day when calculating your total daily energy expenditure. Now I've talked about how to calculate this in my previous videos, so maybe go and check out this video right here. But yes, definitely consider that non-exercise state of your day and then add 300 to 500 calories more on top of that to see growth. Third point being you are either undertraining or you're overtraining. What I mean by that is undertraining as in maybe you're just training yourself 2 to 3 times a day, that too irregularly and not challenging enough, not intense enough. And overtraining being you're working out 7 days a week without giving your body any rest and you are hitting it hard every single day. Now that's not ideal. Your body needs rest to actually grow and recover from all the stress that you put on it. A good split that I have followed and have seen results is train 4 to 5 days a week, keep your session between 45 minutes to an hour, and keep that 45 minutes or an hour super challenging and really intense. So what I'm trying to get at is that you train less, but you train hard. Also another thing, you don't need to change your exercises every single day, especially if you're a beginner, which I have shared in this video right here, that you can just stick to some compound movements and do those for at least 4 to 6 weeks and slowly increase the weight there, so you're actually building strength and building a little bit of muscle mass there before you can actually move into different exercises and explore more out there. Now just a little note here, on social media you guys see us putting all these different exercises every other day, and that's mainly because we don't want our accounts to look boring and repetitive, and that's why we're trying to do different kind of exercises, but that does not mean that we ourselves are following different exercises every day. It doesn't work like that. Set up a plan and follow that for good 4 to 5 weeks. Same plan, no change in the exercises. All you're changing is that you are increasing the weight week by week, and that's about it. And that brings us to our point number 4, and that is resting. It is highly important that we are giving our body, giving our muscles time to rest and to actually grow. Now, we don't build muscle when we are working out. We actually build muscle when we are resting, because that is the time when the torn muscle fiber is kind of sewing itself together using a new muscle string, and that is where the thickness and that is where the muscle mass is coming from. So make sure you're giving your body enough rest. The way I like to do it is I train 2 to 3 days and take the 3rd or the 4th day off. Other than taking rest days, sleeping is super important as well, you guys. You need to make sure that you're sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours each night. Our body heals and repairs when we are sleeping, so make sure you're not taking the time away from your body. Give it the time so it can heal itself, it can repair itself, and it can grow itself, so you see some actual results. And lastly, point number 5, and that is you are giving up too quickly. Guys, gaining healthy weight is a slow process, and it can take months and even years to actually take you to your final goals. If you're trying something for a month and you're giving up just because you did not see any results in a month, then my friend, you're not going to go very far in your journey. You have to have patience, and you have to consistently follow the program or the diet that you're following for at least 3 to 4 months to see any kind of small change in your body. Pick your favorite influencer. Pick me if you like my content here. Pick me. Try and learn tips and tricks that I share about nutrition and workouts and implement that in your lifestyle, and consistently follow that for at least 3 to 4 months to see any kind of progress. So those were the 5 reasons I wanted to point out. Make sure you're eating enough and eating right. Make sure you're training enough and training right. Make sure you're giving your body enough rest to recover and grow. And make sure to be very consistent and very patient with this whole process, as that is how the results will come. So hope this video pointed out some points that you might be doing wrong at this stage, which is why you're not seeing results. So correct those things and make the process work in your favor. Now I'm going to juice up this video a little further by adding a lower body resistance band workout. So don't go anywhere and watch till the end, because you're going to love this lower body band workout for muscle gain. Oh, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the second video of our lose belly fat challenge. All right, let's get into the workout.
First exercise is some regular squats. Now as you can see, pull the band just so you can maintain a constant tension in the band throughout. You just make sure you're sitting backwards as if you're sitting on a chair. You can squat low just where your thighs kind of come parallel to the ground and then go back up. Moving on to the next exercise, which is deadlifts. Hinge at hips and drive your hips backwards so you can feel a good stretch in your hamstrings. Bend enough where you feel comfortable, and then pressing through the heels and glutes, lift yourself back up and squeeze your glutes in the standing position. These ones are called hack squats. Here the band will try and pull you forwards, but you need to maintain a strong stance and sit backwards the way you can see me doing it here. So basically you're working against the pulling motion of the band. Moving on to some band pull-throughs. Hinge at your hips just where your upper body kind of comes parallel to the ground. Pull the band in between your legs, press through your heels and bring your upper body back in the starting position, and squeeze them glutes when you're standing. Next exercise is some sidewalks. Now as you can see, just stand on the band and just make sure that the band that is on the floor has some sort of tension in between and it's not completely loose. Pressing through the side of the legs, take a step sideways. Now go for about 10 steps one side and then reverse it to the starting position.
Alright you guys, that was the video for today. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, make sure to like and comment below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of Lose Belly Fat Challenge. Bye guys.